It's the 27th of May. My name's Jerusha Sukhthiarath, and I'm joined in studio by News 24's day editor Essie Moses to have a chat about today's front pages, the newspaper front pages, that is. Thanks for joining me, Essie.
Hi, good to be here.
So we've got quite a mixed lot of stories on today's front pages. I suppose we've exhausted the cabinet angle.
We have. For now, I think we have. I'm sure there'll be more to come.
Let's have a look at the Times' front page. Something to do with a new minister, and it says no more hands off, of course referring to the 4-month-old platinum strike.
Yes, it seems to be that the new minister is stamping his authority from the get-go.
Something that we need at this point in the platinum belt in the country.
Yes, we do. I think something needs to be done. It's crippling the economy. It's enormously expensive. But also, you know, it's a serious concern. These people need to be paid. It's a risky job. Right. Their safety is not being looked at, and it needs to be addressed urgently.
Now, these mine workers are calling for 12,500 Rand salary a month, and Lonmin are saying they can only meet this by, I think it's 2017 or something like that. So that's obviously, they're not happy about that. What we don't know at this stage is how government's going to intervene, what they're going to put on the table.
No, they haven't said yet, but look, it is a developing story. We are featuring it on News 24 and Fin 24, so one can go and check.
Right, so that's where we can find the updates.
Yes.
All right, let's have a look at the front page of the Sowetan. Julius Malema, I am sorry, he says, coming clean about his tax affairs. So he was in court yesterday fighting the sequestration of his estate.
Yes.
How much does he owe?
Millions.
Millions, he does. It's 16 million Rand, I think.
I actually saw a tweet earlier today from one of our colleagues, who I won't name, but he said his tax bill is kind of more than he's earned in the past few years.
Yeah, it's more than any of us have earned, actually, if you think about it. How can you owe SARS 16 million? So this front page gives us the idea that Malema has fessed up to the fact that he owes that to SARS. Is that the case?
Yes, he has, but he's also been given a reprieve. How that's going to work out in the long run, we don't know. I don't know if he will be made to pay it. I'm very skeptical.
Well, I mean, Malema saying that he doesn't have the money to pay it, so that's that.
There is that. There is that.
Let's keep speaking about money. The front page of the Business Day.
Everyone wants it.
Yeah, no one has it.
Not all of us have it.
Exactly.
Yes.
So the front page of the Business Day, Cyril Ramaphosa, our new deputy president, stepping down from Shanduka and from lots of other companies that he's on the board of. Do you think this is a reason for us to put some confidence in him?
Well, look, I think being our new deputy president, I think if he didn't, certainly eyebrows would be raised, and it's expected, you know. If you're in that kind of position, or any position in government, you have to relinquish your, you know, whatever asset you have in terms of business, and you have to declare what your interests are. So I would have expected nothing less.
But he's also a very shrewd man. He's also said that he's taking his family's interests and putting them into blind trusts. So he's not exactly saying, here's my money, take it.
Yeah, well, would you?
Probably not.
No, look, I don't know. I assume, well, I hope it's legal. I assume it's legal for his family's interests to be put separate.
Right.
But as far as he's concerned, yeah, he's got no business having what he, you know, kind of having the interests he did.
Right, absolutely.
And in that capacity.
Let's have a look now at the front page of the Cape Times. Some really good news coming out of Nigeria. The missing schoolgirls have been located.
Yes, it's good news, but it's just a mixed bag for me because, you know, by being so public about it, are you not putting those girls at more danger? Can Boko Haram then not just say, well, we'll move them because you've been so public about it? Are you making it any safer for them? Are you playing a game with these girls' lives? I mean, this is now week 7.
Yes, and the Nigerian military, interestingly enough, have said they can't use force to get to these girls because they risk actually killing the girls themselves. So it's a very tricky situation, and obviously Boko Haram are not interested in peaceful negotiations.
No, that's evident. Right. That's evident. But I don't know whether going so public is the right way to go.
Essie, let's speak about this beautiful picture that we have of these children being fed. But this is actually, it's quite a rubbish story.
It's a horrible story. It breaks my heart, you know. The soup kitchen's been running in the southern suburbs of Cape Town for 20 years. and it's now suddenly become a nuisance.
Why?
And now they want it closed. I don't know if it's an eyesore or, you know, there's an element in the area that we don't want.
Of course, this is the southern suburbs of Cape Town for viewers who are watching from outside of the province.
Yeah.
It's quite a cushy
And those of you who
suburb.
are inside the province, don't take offense.
You know what we're talking
You
about.
know what we mean.
Right, so it's a cushy suburban suburb, and if we speak very frankly, filled with perhaps white middle-class families.
Yes, yes. Look, this is probably on the side of Lansdowne where you probably wouldn't. But, you know, Lansdowne is a long road and
Okay.
it crosses all kinds of boundaries. And I just think, you know, if poor people are an eyesore in our city, then we've got a problem.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Essie.
That's a pleasure.
For updates on these stories and many more, visit news24.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel too.